What's going on, guys? What's going on, Ty Squad? What's going on, everybody? So we know that Carmelo Anthony has um was inducted to the Basketball Hall of Fame, and congrats to him. And this brings up a big question: what if Carmelo Anthony got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers in the Kobe era? And I think that with Carmelo Anthony, the career that he had was an amazing career. It was definitely an amazing career. But when we look back at it and we say that Carmelo Anthony's career, like 19 seasons, a bunch of All-Star appearances, 3 gold medals, a 62-point game. We know that he joined the Lakers at the end of his career with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And we know that if he joined the Lakers back in 2014 when he was a free agent, or 2010 when he was supposed to be a free agent, we would say he would have 10 or 12 championships right now. Do I think that with Carmelo Anthony, this is kind of a deal where things go right for for Carmelo if he gets traded there? There is a possibility that if Carmelo got traded there back in 2014 or 2010, he wouldn't finish his career at the end with the Los Angeles Lakers. I think he would be a big piece if he went there in 2010, because you had Paul Gasol at the time, you had Lamar Odom, um, Derek Fisher, Kobe, all of those guys. And when we look back at it and we say, well, Carmelo did have a good career. Yes, he had a 62-point game. He had a bunch of a bunch of triple doubles. But when we say that Carmelo Anthony at the end of his career had a good career, honestly, he should have gone out with a championship. Honestly, like, he should have gone out with a championship, like being the second, being the third pick overall in a draft class with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and that draft class winning a championship in college and winning and having playing for the Denver Nuggets those years. Do I think that he's going to get his jersey retired by the Denver Nuggets? No, I think he's going to get his jersey retired by the New York Knicks, because the New York Knicks will always say that anybody that played for the New York Knicks, Patrick Ewing, Frazier, John Starks, they will always say that those will be Knicks legends. And there are more New York Knicks legends, like Carmelo Anthony, like Summer, like Amar Shumpert. Like Jalen Brunson will be one. Mikal Bridges will be one. Carl Anthony Towns will be one. So when we look at how Carmelo, I just wanted to bring that up. When we look at how Carmelo Anthony's career went, yes, he joined the Rockets. Yes, he joined the OKC Thunder. Yes, he joined the Blazers, the Lakers at the end of his career. The Lakers at the end of his career tried to build a super team around LeBron, around AD at that point. But when we say that with this Lakers, with this big what if the Lakers trade for Carmelo Anthony, I would have to go on the record and say that having the great Kobe Bryant, how great he was, having a team around Kobe Bryant, Carmelo Anthony, I would say that this team honestly could win a championship. Could they win a championship if you had a big three of Paul Gasol, Kobe Bryant, Carmelo Anthony? Yes, because those guys are Hall of Famers. And let's not forget that Carmelo Anthony is going in the Hall of Fame twice with the by itself and with the Redeem team. With the Redeem team. And Dwight Howard is a part of that Redeem team. So when we look at it and we say Melo has had a good career, like a 60-point game, a 62-point game against the Charlotte Wildcats at the time, now that they're named the Charlotte Hornets. Now, you can say that at the end of Carmelo's career, like having the career that he has had, I would say it's something special and something that I think when we look back at it, we're going to say in like 10, 15 years from now. Like, that's a big, like, what if he joined the Lakers earlier in his career? Carmelo wouldn't get beat by LeBron in the Miami Heat in 2012. Yes, the East is not that good now, but at that point in time, you had the New York Knicks, you had the Lakers, you had the Miami Heat, you had the Pacers, you had teams like that. But in the Kobe era, that would be something like, okay, should they win a championship here? Can they win a championship here? Because at this point, like with Carmelo Anthony, like you're going to have to see what he can do at a point in time where there would be certain pieces. There would be certain pieces. And with Carmelo Anthony, not not winning a championship, he still had a good career. He still had a dominant career where he was a top 15, top 5 player. But at the end of his career, he was probably top 15. He was top 5 and most talked about at the end of his career. But when we look at it and we say, well, what if Carmelo won a championship? What if Carmelo did this, did that. We say that about a lot of players. We say that about Penny Hardaway. We say that about John Starks, Patrick Ewing, Sean Kemp. We say that about these players that don't win a championship. And we forget about those players. But those players that do win championships, we talk about. We talk about the Jordans of the world. We talk about the great Wilt Chamberlains, the great Bill Russell, Kobe. Like, we talk about those guys that win championships. But we don't talk about Carmelo and how his career went. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And peace.